Graph the system of linear inequalities. Tell whether the graph is bounded or unbounded, and label the corner points. So the first one we're going to graph is x is not necessarily greater than or equal to 0 right now, but just the boundary x equals 0. And that's going to be the y-axis. Now for the second one here, that's y greater than or equal to 0, we're just going to graph y equals 0. And that's going to be the x-axis. And then we're going to graph the 3x plus y equals 0, but we're using this equation here, or inequality here, to graph that line. So that's going to give us, now when I graph this one, I do think of an xy table. It's just a little easier for me to think of this. And when my x is 0, my y is going to be 6. And when my y is 0, my x is going to be 2. So I can just graph those points, and that makes it a little easier for me to graph here. So I'm going to plot those points and graph it. So 0, 6 is here, and 2, 0 is here. And I can just graph those. And then for the last one, 2x plus y less than or equal to 2. And we're going to worry about the inequality part of that in a minute to find out which region is the region of interest here. So I'm just going to graph the 2x plus y equals 2 so I can find the boundary. So now what we're going to do is reason the region here. So for instance, if I pick a point, let's say 0, 0, which I can say for the orange one that x is greater than or equal to 0 is true, but those two I don't really have to worry about because I know with these two equations or inequalities together, I'm going to be over here automatically, so I'm not going to worry about that one. But it's more so the blue one and the green one here that are going to really predict where we're at. The other ones were already in the first quadrant, so we're fine there. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to plug in that point 0, 0 again, but just for these two. And here I'm going to get a 0, and there I'm going to get a 0. So that's going to be less than 6. So that's true. So that tells me right away I'm on the left side of the blue line. And then I plugged it in this one as well. So that means I'm also going to be on the left side of the green line. So I'm thinking of what's on the left side of the blue line and the left side of the green line. And that would be this region here. So we found the region, we solved the system of the inequality here. And now we got to find the corners, it said. Now this is our region here. There's one corner there, one corner there, and one corner there. And it's only the corners that enclose the region of interest here. So those are what we're going to need. So I think right away we can see that this one here is 0, 2. And this one here is 0, 0. And this one here is 1, 0. So it didn't really leave us with much work here. But I could see how that could at times be difficult to do, and we'd have to go through a system of equations and all that business possibly. But we're only dealing with a green equation here, really. So those points come out pretty immediately. So there's our answer for this one here.